Australia. It's a harsh, unforgiving landscape. It's important to have local knowledge. What roads to take, what plants you can eat, what animals you can
Australia. Beautiful beaches, sexy accents,
You cunts got a fucking ciggy?
colorful landscapes, and dangerous animals. One of the places I'm deathly afraid to visit. Not only would the flight over there be complete hell, but I'm deathly afraid of sharks, snakes, spiders, and whatever the hell this is. Hell, even koala bears are dangerous.
Did you know that as much as 61% of koalas in some places are infected by chlamydia?
So, luckily for me, I can bring a little taste of Australia to me. And I'm not talking about Outback Steakhouse, although I will admit Chocolate Thunder from Down Under was my nickname in high school. No, I'm talking about Bausele, Beyond Australian Elements. Bausele is Australia's first premium Swiss watch brand, and this brand has been growing and growing like crazy. From their humble beginnings of becoming the first and only Australian watch brand to be exhibited at Bezel World, to having an official US Army watch that is hand-assembled by military veterans. This brand has done and seen it all, and now can be one of yours if you go to notawatchsnob.com. I had to do that. Which brings us to one of the most unique watches they have, the Ocean MOON. The Ocean MOON is instantly recognizable by its oversized, eye-catching orange minute hand and its clear sunray dial. The watch is easy to read with its large 12, 4, and 8 markers and is built to last. Now, I'll admit, I'm not a huge fan of this style of watch. It's just never really gravitated towards the militant style watches, mostly because I wouldn't last 3 seconds in the military. But I do love how prideful they are. Each one of their watches comes with sand from the AU in the crown, and I think that is just an exquisite touch. And it's probably one of the sexiest casebacks I've ever seen since owning an Omega. The specs of this watch are as follows. The movement is the coveted STP-1-11, which is self-winding, has an Incablock shock system, and a Nervaflex mainspring. I don't know exactly what that is, but sounds kinda nice. This movement has a power reserve of 44 hours, it has 28,800 vibrations, and the jewels are 26. The strap has a lug width of 22 millimeters and has a quick release strap system. And the material is called plastic recycled PET. I hope it's not. It can't be. Anyway, the case diameter is 42 millimeters. It's made out of 316L surgical grade stainless steel with an interior bidirectional bezel, which is operated by the screw-in locked crown at the 2-hour mark. This watch has a water resistance of 20 ATMs or 200 meters, and the crown is a screw-down crown. The crystal is anti-reflective scratch-resistant sapphire crystal, and I think it's an overall well-built watch. The pros and cons of this watch are as follows. Now, as I mentioned, I'm not a huge military-style watch kind of guy. I really like their story and their commitment to building great watches, and I admire the fact that they're proud of being Australian, with the fact that they add a little bit of Australian beach sand into their crown, and I really just like the story behind this watch, more or less the design itself, I guess you could say. I mean, it's not a bad looking watch, it's not for me. Now, I've had people come up to me and compliment this watch, but again, it's not my sort of cup of tea. However, the caseback, like I mentioned, is just a gorgeous looking caseback. It's like a moon over the ocean, because it's called the Ocean Moon, but it's probably one of the nicest looking casebacks I've seen in a very, very long time. If you are interested in this watch, go ahead and head over to notawatchsnob.com and get the best price possible, cheaper than the website, cheaper than anywhere else you're going to find it, brand new in box. And remember, I'm not a watch snob, and neither are you. Like, subscribe, repeat, like, subscribe, repeat, like, subscribe, repeat, and I will be happy. Thank you. Good night. Enjoy.